Hey YouTube. Hey family. It's your boy K Ray with a message for the ladies. I want to send this message to the ladies just to, if you didn't know, there's a few things on how to be a helpmate. It's just a little bit, it's more encouraging than anything. And this right here is gonna be a short thing, it's gonna be a short message, and it's about, you know, have you ever, for them ladies, have you ever had a man that was passive aggressive? And passive aggressive is when the man just be like, I don't know, whatever you think. What do you, I don't know, I don't care, whatever, however you feel. You know, that's passive aggressiveness, you know, and when the man see you doing wrong, man see you paying the bills and you paying some bills higher than what he would, he just want to let you just pay him, just show you that you doing wrong. He's passive aggressive. He's not taking charge. He's not grabbing it before you fail and going ahead and telling and showing you, you know, the best thing, the right thing to do. Not saying that you don't. See, but that's not what I'm saying here. Because a lot of instances the lady has good ideas, but we'll get to that point. But right now, I want to talk about how to help your man get out of that. Now, if you looked at one of my videos, I said you can be a silent witness a lot of times when you just listen to your man and don't criticize every word he says. It also goes hand in hand with this, because you can do the simple things like, it's for some women, you know. I know our women, it's not just a deal that's for them, but if you just watch it, you see the old days and for the days now that you barely see this. Let the man open up your door. When you walk up to the door, don't open it until he go grab it, open it. See, most of the time women, y'all like to take charge. And a lot of times you have to take charge in the society right now because it's not enough men in the household. But when you do have a man, let him take the charge, let him take the lead. You know, when you walk up to that door, don't open it up till he comes and open it. Give him that. You know, let him know that he is respected. Let him know that he is in charge. Because even in a business, when you have a business partner, you have two leaders, one of them has to be first, or there would be chaos. So let him take the charge. Let him take the first steps into anything. You know, this is a Christian man. I'm not talking about any type of man. I'm talking about a Christian man right now. I'm not talking about any man right now, because if you get a hold to one of them guys and you fall in him, he'll lead you right to hell. See, so don't get me wrong on this. You gotta know who you're messing with right now when you want to go through these steps and letting the man lead. Even if that man it seems like he's taking you to a ditch, you keep on going and let him pull you out of that ditch. Not saying that before you fall into it and you know something that you don't voice your opinion. You know, you talk to him, you let him know what you know. But when it comes down to it, let him lead. This is not a chauvinist point of view, what I'm saying right here. This is just the view in helping build, you know, instead of tear down, because the man's supposed to be the head of the household, and he can't be the head of the household unless he leads. See, we have a lot of these men that are not used to leading, and we have a lot of these women that are used to leading. You see, my wife was out our house when she was 17 years old. She been out of her house since she was 17 and never went back. She went and rented her own apartment. And she stayed with her, and then she went and rented her own apartment when she turned 18. Got her own apartment, stayed with herself, stayed by herself, and took care of her own bills. Until I got in and I had to take the lead road. But she was so used to taking the lead road, a lot of times that I had to remind her that, you know, sometimes, you know, but she's a submissive wife. She's a good wife. But I know it is women out there that they're not used to it when they get a good man who's ready to take the responsibility of the head of the household. So a lot of times we got to just change the ways, you know, and let him take the reins. Let him take the reins and let him walk that horse, you know, and you just walk with him. Oh yeah, he gonna have to fail, but let him pull you, let him him with Jesus, let him come out of there. See, sometimes they make it stronger. They make the bond strong between you and him. When he knows that he has a woman who loves and respects him and respects his decision making. You know, these are hard times, and we don't have very many strong leaders in the household. And the women do have to take control. It's like sometimes that you have to juggle everything. The kids, the house, the job, the bills. And when you get a good man in who wants to take some of that from you, when you're used to running it, you know it ain't gonna be easy. But let that man be a man. Let him lead. Now, I'm not saying all households are like this. Some households, the woman is, you know, the woman is the breadwinner and the man sits at home, you know. Hey, whatever your commitment is, whatever how your structure is at your house, whatever's working for you, God bless. But I'm talking about the structure that the God laid down, you know. I used to think that the way a man used to run the house was with an iron fist, with his thumb, pressing down on the woman. You go do this, you go do that. That's what I learned from the streets. Until I got into the man's meeting, I learned a Christian way to be a man. I get my orders from God. And then from there, I leave my house. And once this woman sees that I'm not just going on my own will, but my Father's will, she will be more submissive to follow me. She'll be more prone to follow me. But a lot of times when it look like that I'm letting the devil run me, or the streets, or some other woman, or idol run me, it might be harder for me to get this woman to follow me. But just for the women though, you know, that was just a little thing that I had, you know, going in my head. You know, let that man be a man. Let him lead the household. Christian man. A man after God's own heart. All right, YouTube. That's all I got on that point there. Be blessed.